Hello, students, how are you? I hope you all are doing great. Today, we are going to start our new chapter, chapter number 5, Heat. All of you have heard about the term heat. We all are familiar with the sensation of hot and cold as the summer season is going on now. So, on a hot summer day, we find uncomfortable to walk barefoot on a cemented floor as it is too hot. And during winter months, we will find that very floor as being too cold. So, the degree of hotness of a body through its temperature. More is the temperature of a body, the hotter it is. So, what is a heat? When a hot object and a cold object come in contact with each other, a type of energy flows from the hot object to the colder one. This energy is called as heat energy. Or we can say that heat is a form of energy that is transferred from one body to another due to the existence of a temperature difference between them. Heat as a form of energy. Heat as a form of energy, heat can make things hot and we can use heat to do work. We feel hot when the sun shines. This shows that the sun is a source of heat energy and gives out heat. Most of the heat on the earth comes from the sun. Other sources of heat, apart from the sun, there are many other sources of heat. Heat can be produced in many ways. Here are some activities to show possible heat sources. So, the first activity is rubbing hands can produce heat. Rubbing or friction, rubbing two objects against each other can produce heat. If you rub your both hands against each other, you found that your palm become hot. And when you rub your hands together for some time and then hold them to your cheeks will feel warm, showing that heat can be produced by friction. Next activity is burning. When an object burns, it produces flame that gives out heat. Burning a candle or a piece of paper and put your hands above it, your hands will feel hot, showing that burning substances can produce heat. Next activity is electricity. When electric current flows through a wire, heat is produced. Switch on the electric bulb for some time and place your hands near the bulb. Your hands can feel the heat coming out from the bulb. So, these are the some activities through which you can find out that heat as a form of energy. Use of heat in our daily life. Heat is a useful form of energy. We use heat to cooking food, drying clothes, boiling water, producing steam to generate electricity, food drying for reservation, providing warmth. So, these are the some other sources of the heat energy. Now, what is hot and what is cold? In our daily life, we come across a number of objects. Some of them are hot and some of them are cold. Example, tea is hot and ice is cold. Some objects are hotter than other and some are colder than others. We often decide which object is hotter than the other by touching the objects. We cannot always rely on our sense of touch to decide how hot or how cold an object is. The hotness of an object is measured by its temperature. When we add heat to body, motion of its particle increases. And when we remove heat from the body, motion of its particle decreases. So this is the hot and this is cold. Next is temperature. Temperature is a measure of the degree of hotness or coldness of an object, कि कोई object कितना गर्म है या कितना ठंडा है. The temperature of something tells us how hot or cold something is. Effect of heat. When a body is heated, various types of physical and chemical changes are observed to take place. So, let us find out some of the changes. First is physical change. Changes in temperature. On adding heat to the body, temperature increases. And on removal of heat from the body, temperature decreases. It's the effect on change in temperature. Next is change of state. On addition or removal of heat to or from the body, there is change in state of the body. For example, change of ice to water on addition of heat. Okay, when you heat the ice, when you are providing the heat, when you are adding the heat, ice melt into water. It means state of the body changes. Next is thermal expansion. The phenomena of expansion of matter on heating. It means when you heat something and it expand, it means फैल जाना. Okay, when the phenomena of expansion on heating is called thermal expansion. Most of the solids, liquids and gases are known to expand on heating. For example, the metal rim to be put on a cart wheel is designed to have a smaller diameter than that of the wheel. When this rim is heated, it becomes red hot, expands, and slips onto the wheel easily. When it is cooled, it contracts and grips the wheel firmly. Next is chemical change. On heating reactant, many case chemical changes takes place. Many chemical changes takes place only when the reactants are heated up. Example, we can prepare oxygen in the laboratory by heating potassium chlorate over a flame. So I hope all these concepts are clear to you. Thank you very much.